we're out here in the south end of the swell, and it's beautiful out here.
Amazing.
It is.
What a cool day, right?
We're out with Lone Peak today.
Yep.
I've noticed, though, you keep stopping and jumping out of your Jeep. What's going on there?
I am representing the Blue Ribbon Coalition, and we are doing a trail inventory. What we're trying to do is document trails.
Okay.
There's a number of closures in this area. They kind of reflect the same closures that are in the Hanksville area and in the Labyrinth Canyons
I've
area.
seen a lot of spikes along the road that say no close.
The Carson Ice. Yeah, exactly. And this area is actually decently marked compared to other places I've seen. The BLM seems to be doing a pretty good job about marking these closures.
I definitely think that drive was worth the view up here.
Yeah, it definitely was. This view up here is amazing. You can see forever, it seems like.
And the snow is the literal icing on the cake today.
Definitely is. You know, it's been a while since we've been out with Lone Peak, and it's just been a great day with them. You know, it's great to be back on trail with them. We know pretty much everyone here. They're all our friends.
So this whole trail is called Behind the Reef, right? This is my first time on this trail. Have you been out on this trail before?
Yeah, we did it a couple years ago, but we did it as a loop, but we did it in the opposite way. So this is it's a different trail when you do it the other way.
Today we have a little bit of snow with us. Was it dry when you were here last time, or was it kind
totally
of the same
dry.
time of year?
Summertime, like August or something. So that makes a big difference
Changes
too.
the game a little bit.
Big time.
A little bit of slipping and sliding.
Yep, mud and snow and ice. Yeah.
Awesome.
You went up that whole hill and didn't slip your tires. I was slipping all over the place.
Yeah, it must be my lucky day, huh?
Right? It's those new tires you got there. They be gripping good.
Yeah, I mean, the tires in combination with my mad skill definitely help, but no, for real, these tires are fantastic.
Definitely your mad skills.
Yeah, I was a little bit worried about if it would be slick out here today with the recent storms, but so far so good, and the tires really held up well in the slick spots that were there today.
Yeah, that had me a little worried too, especially that first canyon, that climb we had to do up out of the canyon. I was really glad to see that the snow had melted on it and it had dried up. That had me a little worried on the way down.
We were thinking the same thing.
Like this Dugway that we just came up, it's super easy going down something. You know, it's a little harder, a little more challenge when you come up it, for sure.
Yeah, this is a great trail. Tons of scenery and then a couple of little fun moments here and there. I'd be curious to come back and do this when it's like maybe more summertime with the dry ground and see the difference. And I know we're having a good day, but there's a lot of dogs out on trail with us today, and I think the dogs are having an awesome time as well. Would you guys agree?
Yeah, I would agree. Our two dogs that are riding with me are having a great time. Freaking Branch, he just wants to hang out the window and see what's going on. Every little noise he hears, he's like, what's that? I think he has claimed my passenger seat has his own and no one else is allowed in it. I did find some remnants of wildlife though. Found a nice 2-point deer shed while we're on trail.
That's not bad, using those eagle eye skills.
I still can't get over these views. Like right now, just looking out over the valley, that's just amazing.
Yeah, we have to come back and you gotta let me be a passenger princess so I can take all these views in.
All right, you're gonna have to fight Branch for that one.
Puppy sitter for you, Branch.
So what we're trying to do is we take the closure map of the area and find where the closure is marked on the map, and as best we can, we put that in our mapping tool. That is the challenge of it, knowing exactly where the closed route is. If the route looks like it should have travel and has had travel, and in some cases still has travel because it's not been marked by the BLM, we ask the question, why is it closed? And then document with pictures and document with GPS coordinates, and then send it on up the chain.
Yeah, see, like a lot of these trails, like they have it closed, but there's still a lot of tracks on them.
Exactly.
And some of them, you can see like they've been totally overgrown.
Exactly. So we call those reclaimed trails, right?
Okay.
I don't know exactly why they would be closed, but they are on the closure map, so we still document those as well, but we'll mark those as reclaimed.
All right.
And so what we would want to do is make sure that people are respecting that closure and obviously that space, and hopefully if it's reclaimed, it looks like it's reclaimed, people are respecting that, and we find that to be the case most of the time.
But no, this well is an amazing place to come explore. So many different places you can go, so many different things you can see. Everything from old mining cabins to amazing lookouts, so many of them too.
I like how it's a loop. I don't mind going in and out same way, but I do enjoy the loop.
Yeah, loop makes it a little easier. Sometimes it gets a little annoying when you got to go back the same way you came in, but then again, if the trail is a good trail and a fun one, then it makes it like a whole nother trail. So that's actually what we're doing on our next adventure.
This club is really cool. So Skyller and I have been members. We joined around the same time as you
Your
and
first
Rachel,
day
right?
on trail with Lone Peak was our first day on trail, and that was
Awesome.
5 years ago.
See, and we've been
Facebook
friends
just
ever
reminded
since.
us. Exactly.
Okay, so jeeping makes friends. We
Exactly.
have studied it and we've confirmed.
It's an environment that has really nurtured us from newbies, total 100% off-road Utah newbies, to being able to get out on trail and be confident about it and lead others. So today we lead trails, we go to these jamborees and rock rallies and all that stuff, and we lead. And that's really because of what Lone Peak has done for us personally, giving us the confidence, the skills, the guidance, the mentoring to get us where we are today.
We really appreciate everything you guys do for us.
Oh.
Like, it may not impact us directly as our club, but it impacts the whole community.
Agreed. Yeah, agreed. And it goes across all mechanized travel, 100%.
Yeah, it does.
So I mean, you hear things from full-size 4x4 guys about cussing about side-by-sides, and side-by-side guys cussing about motorcyclists and all the kinds of things. Hate to break it to you, we're all mechanized travel. Even the mountain bikers are, quote, mechanized travel. Electric bikes, that's another phase. So this is all mechanized travel. So we're all in the same boat. So we kind of need to be friends.
What an amazing day on trail. The snow dusting just really topped it off. It's so beautiful out here in the swell.
It was gorgeous and we had awesome weather for sure.
Yeah, we did.
I thought it was really cool to have Blue Ribbon Coalition out with us today and get to see like live in action what they do to help protect our trails.
Yeah, it was. We all need to do our part to save these trails.